Hi everyone, I hope you're well and you're coping okay with lockdown. Working from home can be difficult, especially as many of us are working on laptops, where it's difficult to maintain a good posture. I've been in touch with Natalie from Temple Yoga, and she's done a video for us to help us ease those aching backs and shoulders, and to help you relax. I hope you enjoy the video, and let me know if you'd like more yoga style videos.
So we're going to just come to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So this for you might be legs crossed up high. You can take one foot, place it against the thigh of the other leg, and then the other foot comes to the shin of the opposite leg. Belly button is drawn back towards the spine so that you're helping to straighten up the back. Hands can come to your knees or to your lap. I'm just going to close down the eyes just for a second. And just taking a deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh through an open mouth. We'll just do one more. So we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then all we're going to do is take an inhalation. So we're breathing through the nose the entire time if you can. So in and out through the nose. I'm going to breathe in. And as we exhale, just drop the chin down towards the chest and just feeling that stretching out down the back of the neck. Keep the shoulders soft and relaxed. And as you inhale, bringing the head back to center. As you exhale, dropping that head back. Try not to hunch those shoulders up. Shoulders still away from the ears. Face turning towards the ceiling. And as you inhale, bringing the head back to center. Exhaling, drop that right ear over towards that right shoulder. Take the right hand across over the top of the head and place it on the left ear. And just very, very gently ease in that right ear closer towards the right shoulder and feeling that stretch down the left side of your neck. And whenever you next inhale, bringing the head back up to center. And as you exhale, drop that left ear over towards that left shoulder. The left hand comes over the top of the head to the right ear. And we're gently easing that left ear over towards the left shoulder. Breathing through the nose. Feeling that stretch now on the right side of the neck. And inhaling, bringing that head back to center. And just taking now a couple of circles. The chin drops down. Ear to the right, head drops back, ear to the left, back to center. And the opposite way. But once more in each direction. Noticing any crunches or cracks. Easing out those tensions in the neck. Bringing the head back to center. Taking a deep inhalation, take those arms up over the head. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down and just reach that left arm over the head. So you're feeling this stretch down that left side body, reaching as far over as you can. Keep pushing your left bum cheek into the mat. Inhale, bringing the arms up above the head, really reaching up tall. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm reaches over. Stretching now down the right side body. Still breathing through the nose. Inhale, bringing those arms up, reaching up tall. And as we exhale, that right hand comes behind, left hand comes across the body to the right knee. And we twist looking over our right shoulder, keeping our back nice and tall. Inhaling, bringing ourselves back to face the front, arms reach above the head. Exhaling, left hand behind the back, right hand to that left knee. Twist, looking over your left shoulder. And breathe in. Taking an inhalation, turning back to face the front, those arms lift up, reach up tall, and as we exhale, bringing the hands down to the floor, and just bringing ourselves onto hands and knees. So just coming into a tabletop position. We want the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. We're going to come into cat-cow just to work through our back. So as we inhale, dropping the belly down towards the floor, open up through the chest and looking up, trying to create this dip in the lower back. As we exhale, we tuck the bum under, pushing into the hands, looking towards the legs, and we get this arch around the upper back. So inhale, belly drops to the floor, we look up, exhaling, tucking the tailbone under, pushing into the hands, looking down. So moving with your breath here. So lower back and then upper back is where we're looking to feel this movement. Okay. Also coming back to that neutral flat back tabletop position. I'm going to turn to face you. So we're in that tabletop position. All we want to do is start to walk the hands around to the right hand side. The legs stay where they are. And we're going to extend out that left leg nice and straight. Make sure that right hip is still above the knee, that it hasn't dropped back. So hip over the knee. And we're going to take that left arm over the head, reaching over to the right. So this time again, feeling that stretch down the left side body. And if you want to, you can stay here or you can start to draw that left shoulder back, taking the chest more towards the ceiling. Breathing through the nose. One more breath in and out. Bringing that hand back down to the floor. Left leg comes in and we walk back to the centre. Taking it to the left now. So those hands walk over to the left. We extend out that right leg. Make sure your left hip is over your left knee. And then we take that right arm across, reaching over to that left side body. Pushing that right foot into the floor. Stay here, or if you want to, drawing that right shoulder back. Chest turns more towards the ceiling, and we get that deeper opening. Breathing through the nose. And bringing that right hand down. Coming back to that tabletop position. So from tabletop, we're going to take our hands slightly wider, slightly further forwards, making sure those fingers are spread, curl the toes into the mat. And as you inhale, push the bum up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. So make sure you're pushing into the hands, lifting the sacrum to the ceiling. Imagine that you've a rope wrapped around your hips and they're being lifted up to the ceiling. Then pushing your heels back to the floor. Take an inhalation and an exhalation. And then as you inhale, look towards the hands and just start to walk your feet through to the hands. Coming into a standing forward fold. Legs nice and straight if you can, if not, taking a little bend. Release the shoulders, the neck, the arms. And just allowing everything to dangle. Take a bend in the knees and try and take your chest to your thighs. And then hands to the waist, chin into the chest. And as you inhale, slowly, slowly, curling your body up. Coming into some sun salutations. So the feet should be hip width apart. Make sure the toes are facing forwards. Activate your legs, tuck your bum under, draw your belly button back towards your spine, lifting the shoulders, rolling them back and dropping them down. Extend out your arms, and as you inhale, raising those arms up above your head, look up at the thumbs. Exhaling, folding forwards, pivot from the hips. Take your hands to your shins or to the floor, and as you inhale, try and lengthen and straighten out through your back. And then taking your hands to the floor on the outside of your feet, bend the knees, step back to a high plank position. From here, we're going to drop our knees to the floor, draw the belly button back towards the spine, keep the elbows tucked in, and lower your upper body down to the floor. As you inhale, keep the pelvis to the floor, shoulders drop away from the ears, and we push into our hands. Curling the toes into the mat, push back, to your downward facing dog. And just taking a deep inhalation through the nose here and exhale through the nose. As you inhale, look at the hands. Try and step one foot through to the hands, bringing the other foot to meet it. Take a little lengthen through your back before you exhale, folding forwards. Push down through the feet as you inhale, raising up those arms. Exhaling, hands to the side. One more of those. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhaling, pivot from the hips, folding forwards. Hands come down to the shins or the floor, taking that inhalation, lengthening through the back. Hands come to the floor outside the feet, stepping back to our high plank. Drop the knees, activate the core, bending those arms as you lower that upper body down. Inhale, pushing up to cobra or upwards facing dog. Curl your toes into the mat, pushing back to downward dog. And taking an inhalation and an exhalation. And from here, we're going to drop down to the knees. Take the feet together, knees together, pushing the bum back to the heels, reaching those arms forwards and taking the forehead to the floor. So going into our child's pose. Really try and push that bum down to the heels, reaching the hands as far forwards as you can. Breathing through the nose. One more breath. Coming up to hands and knees. Bringing those wrists under the shoulders again. And we're just going to take our left hand up and then sweep it underneath the body, bending that right arm as we drop the left shoulder and the left cheek to the floor. And reach that right arm forwards. Try and make sure that your hips are over your knees. Breathe in here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Bring that right hand in, push into the right hand, lifting that left arm out from underneath and swapping sides. So we lift up right arm, we sweep it underneath the body, taking the right shoulder and the right cheek to the floor, and then reaching that left arm forwards. Check those hips, check that the hips haven't dropped back of the knees or forwards. Hips over the knees. 2 breaths, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bringing that left hand in, push into the left hand, bring the right arm out from underneath you and coming down onto your belly. Taking the arms behind your back and interlacing your fingers. As you inhale, you're going to try and lift your upper body off the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, lower down. 4 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale. Lowering down. Release those arms. Bringing the hands together. And just turning the face to rest your cheek onto your hands. Allow the body to soften. Imagine your body becoming heavy and sinking into the mat. One more breath. And then rolling yourself over onto your back, however is best. And hugging those knees into the chest. Maybe rocking from side to side. And then taking those legs out nice and straight. Just allow the feet to fall out to the side. The arms come slightly away from the body, palms turn to face the ceiling. And just take a deep inhalation, squeeze and tighten all the muscles. And as you exhale, release. Do that once more. So inhale, make fists, curl your toes, scrunch up your face, squeeze your bum. Exhale to release. And then just allowing the breath to return to its natural rise and fall. You can close your eyes if that helps. Just allowing the body to relax. Starting at the tips of the toes. Relaxing through your feet, your ankles, your lower legs. Relax your knees, upper legs, hips, stomach, rib cage, your chest. Allow all of your back to soften, to release, to relax. Release tension from your jaw and all the muscles of your face. Your entire body is completely and utterly relaxed. And just imagine that you're sinking into your mat, then held, cocoon, but sinking deeper and deeper. And then begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If your blood pressure is low, roll over to your left, otherwise over to your right hand side, curling up as though you're sleeping in bed. And then slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes closed, bring your palms together and just rub the hands together till you feel some heat building in the hands. And then gently place the warm palms over the closed eyes. Feel the heat of the hands transfer into the eyelids. And then gently, gently, when you're ready, just opening the eyes into the hands. Slowly, slowly spreading the fingers, allowing the light to flood back in. Bring the hands together, palms together, thumbs into heart center, and namaste.